Hey guys, Hello Bella here, coming to you with a Merch by Amazon update video for May 2021. I know this video is a little bit late, but you gotta give me a break. I've been sick for the last week, feeling a lot better now, so let's get into the sales here. So this was a great month, best month so far this year, I believe. $5,557 in royalty, so $5K for me, and that is, that's a good, really good month, I felt like. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I sold to make up the bulk of that, what types of items I sold, what has been working for me, and just kind of what I'm doing with my account at the current moment. I'll just be totally honest with you, my sales have dropped off for June. They're looking going to be probably about 3K for June if my prediction is right. So they have dropped off a little bit, and I'll kind of talk about why that is happening, but for now let's just kind of get into the numbers. So we sold 1,340 items, we had 87 returns, and of course $5,557 in royalties, and that is the amount that I will get to keep. I did not spend any money on ads, so this is all profit. I don't think I spent any money on anything, so my average royalties was $4.14, and that is really good considering, some people's royalties are a lot lower than that. Scrolling up here, this is a look at my sales on a day-to-day basis, so you can see kind of what things tend to do. Looks like the best month, or the best day of the month, was $309. Second best coming in at $288. Scrolling down here, we can see that 272 unique products sold, so only 2.4% of all of my products sold, most of that being the standard shirt. 1,008, but tank tops made up 10% of my sales, so that is quite a chunk. Then we've got V-necks coming in at 7% of my sales, so definitely spend the extra time to start uploading onto everything. It really just serves to your benefit. It's a more chance to make sales, and it's just kind of easy once you set your templates up. You don't have to keep entering data. You can just set it all up to do one specific thing, and then you are off to the races. So other things that sold: a couple of pop sockets. We've got 18 pop sockets, 12 iPhone cases, only 11 sweatshirts, 11 tote bags, so not great on those other items, really not even worth mentioning. Here is the color palette that we're working with this month. Once again, 48% asphalt, then we've got 15% dark heather, 15% black, 5% white, 5% cranberry, and then minuscule amounts of every other color. Alright, so showing you guys the juicy information. This is what you want to see. The shirt that made up most of my sales is continuing to be my best seller. The shirt made up $2,526 of the total revenue for the month. So really happy about that, but at the same time, when you're relying on one shirt to perform, anything could happen. Like right now, it has dropped off in the sales rank. It's down to about an 80,000 sales rank. I think last month it was hanging out at the 25 to 30,000 sales rank. So Amazon kind of has a way of pushing things to sell, so if they want customers to see it, they'll let them see it, but if not, then they won't. One thing that I did write down in my notes over here on my handy dandy note card is that 10 out of the 20 top sellers for me this month were all in the same niche. So what does that mean? That means that I deliberately chose something that I can relate to, that I understand, and I dove deep into that area and tried to make as many shirts on that topic as possible. And at this point, I think I probably got up around 500 variations in this niche. Whenever people type in these kinds of things, it's a pretty good chance that they'll see some of my products. They might not see one of my products, but being able to cast a wide net like that, I feel like is a really good way to boost your sales. I do think that I'm going to see my sales go down next month just because I'm not having as much luck with that one shirt. So I think, the key to success with this is for me to just keep uploading, to keep doing what I'm doing and not focus too much on the numbers from month to month. I think the key here is going to be for me to focus on building something that is consistent and keep uploading, keep working on the account, even when it's not performing like I'd like it to, because at times, you've got to think, I can get these slots filled before Q4, and I can really use this time, this downtime, to kind of think up some ideas, try to put systems in place, try to figure out ways that I can scale designs. If you're the type of person who needs to hire a virtual assistant to help you, maybe it's time to do that. So this is really a time to kind of focus on your systems, focus on what do you need to do to improve, what do you need to do to scale, and just kind of overall health of your account, making sure that things are running the way that they should be running. So taking a look at a couple of my other sales, you'll see that they are nowhere near that one shirt. The second best seller was only accounting for $308 of my revenue. Then we've got one that is even less than that, $172, $126 on that tank top, $115, $83, $81, $81, $73 on a single sweatshirt. So that is interesting. So the royalty on that was $7.36. And it looks like we've got no returns on that sweatshirt. So that means that people are liking the sweatshirts. I don't really get very many sweatshirt returns. Alright guys, flipping over to my dashboard here in Pretty Merch. This shows you kind of a basic view of your account. So right now I've got 11,263 slots filled, and so far products with sales 1,491, or 13.2% of everything that I've ever created has sold. I'm definitely seeing a drop in sales. As you can see, this month so far only sold $1,949, and we are more than halfway through the month. So if I had to guess, I'd say that sales for June are looking at coming at around $3,000 in royalties if things stay consistent, and I'm not complaining about that at all. I still think that's really good, but when you have two $5,000 months back to back, you really start thinking about all that money. You think about, oh, okay, this could keep rolling in for the foreseeable future. I made up the bulk of my Merch by Amazon income ever in the last 12 months or so. Down here you can see what's called like all-time sales. So this is everything I've ever sold, period, and we've sold $69,702 in royalties, and it's just incredible. It's crazy to think about where I started and how far I've come. Someone asked me in the comments a couple days ago, how long did it take me to consistently make $1,000 per month? So I would have to really go back and look at my lifetime sales, and I may do that in an upcoming video to kind of see how the account has progressed, what's been going on with it. I just think it'd be interesting to go back to the very beginning and see those first couple of months, and I believe I can pull that up with the Pretty Merch tool. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing a video on, please let me know in the comment section, because I'm trying to come up with things that are useful to you guys, that won't waste your time. And I like making these update videos, but there's not much to say other than, hey, I sold X amount of dollars, this is my profit, this is what I was selling, this is what's been working. So I mean, it's kind of formulaic, I guess, and so it can be, to me, it can be a little bit boring, but I know that you guys want to know what I'm up to, and I truly, sincerely appreciate that. Merch by Amazon really has just become something that became a lot bigger source of income than I could even predict. I'm still selling on eBay, I'm still selling on Amazon, but this right now is honestly my primary source of income as far as what I put a lot of time and effort into, and what brings me the most profit for the least amount of effort. So just according to like the 80-20 rule, this is what I should continue to work on and continue to build. And I really think that when you get into print on demand, you can scale out to so many different platforms. Like, it could keep you busy all day long. So when you're doing something like this, please don't get discouraged if you don't see these numbers. These numbers have taken me years to figure out, and if you can do it in a shorter amount of time, I'm very happy for you. But I think that it's one of those things that you learn as you go. I'm an example of that, because I literally knew nothing about print on demand. I didn't know anything about graphic design, and I sure didn't know how to do all of this research. But using some of the tools that I use certainly make it a little bit easier. Using Merch Informer makes it a little bit easier when I'm looking to research something. So that is something that you guys can look into if you're interested in it. I do have like a 20% off coupon code, so you can get it for a little bit cheaper than what it would normally be. I'll just leave that in the comment section below. But if you guys have any questions for me, anything that you want to add about this month, anything that's been going on for you with merch, or any merch news, anything you've heard about with print on demand, I certainly would love to hear it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more content from me, you can always subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified whenever I come out with new videos. I'm always learning something, so I'm always trying to tell you guys about what's going on in my life. So I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope that you have a wonderful month of June. Hope your sales go great, and I will catch you later.